Alright, y'all, so I'm playing 2K20 right now, bro. I'm finna be the Lakers. I'm finna verse the Warriors.
You to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice next. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength,
Yeah, I'm the Lakers.
to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Now,
Oh, no, I changed the camera, bro. I don't play like that. I play 2K style.
States starting five. Green and Cauley Stein are...
Wait, y'all need to see that other side, though.
Down low. Russell is out there with Robinson. And it's pass goal in at the small forward. And for the Lakers.
Oh.
LeBron and Green make
Look
up
at
the
that.
backcourt.
Hey.
JaVale McGee is out there with Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot.
But see, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice.
Russell with it. He's picked up by LeBron. They retain possession. Cauley Stein's shot is good. And here are the Lakers. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his
Let's go.
age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Both free throws good from James.
But when he joined the Lakers, LeBron knew it would be a challenge. Joining a young team with a losing record. It's reminiscent of his return to Cleveland. But this go-round proving even harder.
Back to Robinson. Outside, Russell. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Green kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shoots a fader, and that
Hey,
one's
let's
good.
go.
And under the microscope in Los Angeles, some questions about LeBron's leadership, sitting apart on the bench, and Chris courting other superstar players.
Well, I mean, when you're losing, everything gets magnified, Kevin. We all know that.
Let's go, AD.
It's critical.
Beautiful play.
Intensity, did you see that? Great. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Russell with a wide open look. And the Warriors miss again.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has been bottled up so far.
Lay.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Floats it up for Davis. just
Let's
about
go!
2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And he lays it straight in.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Pass to Russell. It's stolen by Davis. James in the post. He's against Green. James, no good. Here's Pascal. He's guarded by Davis. Robinson passes to Russell to halt the run. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way.
And the stroke definitely lacking.
Let's go, AD.
This quarter,
Hey!
nothing on target. 3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in.
Well, last year, Kevin, the Warriors didn't dominate the regular season with their roster of stars. They still finished atop of the Western Conference, but were just third best overall.
To the inside. Green breaking loose. Cauley Stein's shot is good. Cauley Stein's got his second basket of the game.
He has such a strong presence inside. Cauley Stein can be a hard man to defend in the painted area.
And the Warriors last year, Chris, they seemingly cruised through the regular season.
Yeah, Kevin, but for a team that goes to the finals 5 straight times, I think that's natural. The Warriors showed, though, that they know when to kick it into gear, and unfortunately, wasn't enough against the Raptors.
On the wing, Green. 4 on the clock. Over Davis. Green, no luck. Lakers leading by 11. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts when you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Here's Bowman.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive projection artist.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And he's good on the second. There's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And wow, hammering it in!
Come on, Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Bowman, James covering. The pass to Looney. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And there it is for him. Davis has got 9.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Bowman, covered by LeBron. Bowman passes to Chris. No good on the 3.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
Howard finds Green. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Burks. Floats one up, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Caldwell Pope against Burks. And Davis sends it back. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Lakers lead by 17. And will return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Marquise Chris is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Poole in at the shooting guard position.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Alex Caruso in for Anthony Davis. Here's Chris. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
And with the success they've
dope.
had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Passes to Burks. Poked away. Pass to Chris. Here's Poole, guarded by Kuzma. Burks against Bradley. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Get dunked on.
Inside. Looney on him, and it's McGee slamming it down.
Given McGee's explosiveness around the rim, I don't think that anyone should be surprised to see him throw it down like that.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Here's Russell. McGee with the block. Coley Stein against Bradley. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's McGee with the jam.
You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
And Chris with Looney, he's a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
Green dishes to Robinson. From deep three-point range, and it's Russell missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Robinson laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Kuzma inside, guarded by Green. Russell against Rondo. Count it.
Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Rondo's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Green, no luck.
who usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's Kuzma. And the shot is long.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Kicks it to Cauley Stein. Here's Russell with a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And that one, good.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Now, here is Robinson. There's 1:54 left in the first half. The pass to Cauley Stein. He kicks it to Robinson. Pass to Pascal. Now, Cauley Stein, guarded by Bradley. 9 feet out. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Cauley Stein. Russell's got his second basket.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving his passing.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Great value in rim protection, Chris. Talk about some of the characteristics that you have seen and you use yourself in being a good shot blocker.
Well, your reputation precedes you as a shot blocker. So as a shot blocker, you've already blocked enough shots that everyone knows, hey, I'm Rudy Gobert. Don't come here in here unless you want to get that shot squatted out of the way. My name's Joel Embiid. Did you see my highlights of last game? So really what I'm saying is a shot blocker is always in your thought process. I still have nightmares about Mutombo. Oh, come on, let's
I bet.
go to the next. Go to the next one, please. Come on. Get out, shot blocker.
And one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Brooks is checked in.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 20. Brooks with it. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
James, the pass to Howard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, I looked at only a few players in the league can make.
Bounce pass from Burks. Here's Pascal. And Davis pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Howard finds Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
On improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Russell from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
And it's my ball, too.
He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Here's LeBron.
Dang.
Throws it down.
Talk about
Let's go.
execution on the
I
offensive
dunked
end.
on him,
They're
bro.
leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Here's Burks. And
Good D.
Davis sends it back. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And one.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Here's Poole.
Pull try that.
They get it back. Chris. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right kick. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 15 points, 3. And that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, Jay, the blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Howard in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Hey.
LeBron with the buckets.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
The Warriors shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Green against Robinson. Outside Russell. The three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got 7 points.
Cognizant of the entire court, Russell aware of where the defenders are, and really does a great job creating opportunities.
He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pascal, the pass to Green. Russell from long range. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller. That's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
It's Robinson, top of the key. Russell against Green. And Davis sends it back. Bobbed up there for Green. Davis kicks to Howard. On deep. Oh,
Dang.
Can you say range? Can you say range? Yeah.
I can't believe how I hit that deep 3, bro.
Robinson dishes to Russell.
Ooh.
Shoots. Again, Russell missing.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Davis finds Howard. And they double up James.
Green hit that.
Green outside.
Bang. Oh.
Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Pascal. Got it. Good job in the low post. Pascal's got his first bucket in this one. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. The drive by James.
Oh, damn.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And it's Russell in the corner. Baseline try. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Davis kicks to Green. Takes a 3.
No.
Good on the triple. Green's got 5 now.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's Russell with the drive. Drops it in from 14 feet away. 9 points in the game so far.
It's nice to see Russell's discipline. Stays patient and earns the shots he gets. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Robinson against Green. Robinson left side. Back to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Robinson. And the rejection by James. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell-Pope. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for James.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
And it's Davis missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. And
Good
it's
dunk.
Davis with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is
Look at
always
that.
going to be a strength for them.
Good
Greg,
dunk.
he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware
Really?
of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Passes it to Burks. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Burks has got 7.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
That's tipped. Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out to Kuzma. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Left side Davis. Clock at 6. Again, Los Angeles.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Pass to Burks. Shot from free throw range, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between area.
Cook. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feet. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Alec Burks is out there with Chris, and it's Bowman in at the point.
No, that's just too easy for me. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good-spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. Here's Spellman, who's guarded by Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. And the first one drops. Howard's checked in for Davis. And so he makes both from the line. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Rondo passes to Dudley. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Poole. Lets it go from the wing, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter.
Oh!
Pretty alley-oop.
Look at that
You
lay.
have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Lee outside. Tries it from 19. Connects. The jumper drops. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The 3 from Dudley. Cans it from downtown. Dudley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Story of that game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Chris. Here's Rondo. Plays it up and banks it in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Stolen. And now here comes Daniels. Leading the break. And the shot goes in. Daniels has got his first points of the night.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's Poole. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Come on, man.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that.
Dudley hit that 3 again. Dang.
But they get it back. Rondo kicks to Bradley
Hit
over
that.
Lee. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's 8 points for Avery Bradley.
And that's where he's most comfortable. Bradley crafting his game to excel in the catch and shoot.
Here's Daniels.
Leg.
And that one drops. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Poole. The dish to Lee. And there's the pass to Poole. Tipped away. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Feeds it to Rondo.
Come on,
and that's
man.
going to be a treble. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Bradley. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Bowman, guarded by Kuzma. Here's Looney from 8 feet away. He drops it in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Davis.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Now here's Evans. He's covered by Daniels. A floater. The shot by Looney, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop, but he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Pass to Evans. Kuzma pulls it in.
He's not about to get dunked on. The last line of defense coming up big.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The free throw drops for Dudley. Both free throws good from Dudley. Here's Golden State now. Passes it to Evans. Now here's Lee. 6 to shoot. Here's Bowman. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable
and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and